Well, hey there, everybody. Thanks for checking in with us. And guess what? Yeah, we are getting our 1 millionth subscriber to this channel. Who would have ever believed it? Now, yeah, I guess you could call this clickbait. We still have 994,000 to go. But we know that 1 millionth subscriber is out there, ready and waiting. We just need to, first of all, thank the almost 6,000 that have subscribed to encourage 994,000 more people to subscribe. Then again, there's a lot of choices out there, and that's okay. I never started this channel to begin with to get rich. It's more of just an outlet for us. And today's outlet, or what I would like to talk about, is those people down south. Yeah, you know what? I grew up in the South. And then you know the story. Went out west, lived out there for over 20 years, and loved every minute of it. I still love the West Coast. But due to work, family, different things, ended up back in the South. You come back to the South, though, and you start to hear all the old stereotypes being thrown out there. First of all, people down there, they talk funny. Yeah, they can talk a little different. That's right. But is there really any correct way that we're all supposed to talk? Something to think about there. Oh, the food down there. It is terrible for you. Yes, I do agree. Eating fried chicken 7 days a week, 3 meals a day, it can be bad for you, but boy, it sure does taste good. Moderation, that's the key to surviving the food gauntlet here in the South. I had a friend of mine, a naturopathic physician, told me once, he says, you know what? He says, you can just fall completely off the wagon about 1 out of every 21 meals and your body's going to correct itself. So I kind of try and live by that, and so far, so good. Oh, the other thing they love to talk about, of course, is, you know, they want to talk politics. Oh, they're not very smart down there. They vote for the wrong candidates, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to get into politics. It's not directly affecting me, but let's not get into that, okay? But I always find that kind of interesting, too. You know, folks in the South, they don't vote right. They don't talk right. They don't eat right. They don't get any exercise. They move so slow down there. Well, again, that's just lumping everybody into one category. I hike and walk and get out and play golf today, and it's all good. To each his own. I guarantee you, there's people that are slow and out of shape in every part of the country, and I've seen them because I've lived in every part of the country. So let's throw that one out there. Then they want to talk about the weather. Oh, that weather down south, it's awful. It's either hot and humid, or they're getting tornadoes, or they're getting floods, or they're getting hurricanes. And I'm going to tell you, my lovely bride, Nicole, has pointed out to me, it is something everywhere. She's pointed out no matter where you go in the world, and she's been in other parts of the world, that there are going to be issues with weather. No perfect place exists out there. I've been chasing that for years. I found some places that were pretty close. They still had their issues. The interesting thing, though, about living in the South and the weather, case in point, in the last 3 weeks here, we had some tornadoes come through this part of the world around the Christmas time. Then, as we got into the first part of January, we had epic cold temperatures, followed by snow just 3 days ago, followed by today, it's bright and sunny and about 50 degrees, and I finished up with my work, and I got out on the golf course. There was still a spot or two of snow here and there, but still, where else can you experience 3 dramatic weather twists in a matter of 3 weeks? And that heat and humidity, let me tell you, I've had the ladies tell me this, it's better for your skin. I don't know. It can be real uncomfortable, but again, you just got to go with the flow, so to speak. Cost of living. Well, goes without saying. Cost of living in the South, it is lower. Our living costs are significantly lower here than it was out west. I mean, for the price of what we were paying for a 1-bedroom plus den, that's a 1-bedroom with a den apartment, we own a home here, and our house payment is less than our rent was on that place. Something to think about, and with those savings, you can make a lot of trips back out west if you want to. Not to say that I won't ever live out west again. It could happen. I love it out there. But I'm finding with each and every passing day that I'm getting back into this routine here in the South. I found that this latest round of cold and snow, while I did not like it, I did find ways to stay busy and stay active. We've got a community center here that has an indoor running track with basketball courts. Went to that a few days during the really cold weather. We went and did some bowling. They do have an enclosed mall as well as outdoor shopping areas as well. Went to an indoor mall. We walked. We still got in 3 or 4 miles of walking / running every day. Yeah, that's right. At the indoor track, I run there, run and walk. Nicole, she can run it all. But anyway, so that's a good thing. So learning to adjust, I guess, is what I'm saying. Now, let's talk about, of course, the other thing in the South. You know, they like to pick on the people sometimes. These are some of the most genuine, friendly people anywhere on the planet. And I know. You're going to tell me about, oh, no, I ran into some that were not friendly. They were mean, this and that. You get that all over the country. But I will tell you, and some people like to call it, well, it's just front porch friendliness. You know, they'll wave to you and talk to you, and then they're not going to remember your name the next day. You know what? That's fine with me. I still enjoy the conversation. I enjoy having somebody smile at me and say hello. It's kind of nice in the restaurant when they say, "Sugar, do you want any more iced tea?" I don't have a problem with those things. The people are genuine. They're nice. And then they want to, they'll say, well, everybody there wants to know where you go to church. Yeah, I run into that. Out west, nobody ever asked me if or where I went to church. But you know what? I found it doesn't bother me. And I do attend church. And it's kind of nice. And, you may say, well, it's nobody's business. And that's fine. Again, people in this part of the world, they just tend to be really friendly, caring folks. And they care about if you go to church or not. But then that's going to open up a whole can of worms as well. I already know it. It's going to be in the comment section. Everybody's going to start fighting and screaming and saying ugly things about it. And that's what we need to quit doing. Just stop arguing and exchanging ugly comments and things on your social media, on the YouTube channels, things like that. Just leave everybody alone. I'm having to learn more and more that, you know what? People are all going to be different. And we just have to learn how to get along with one another. And I guess what I'm saying is this Southern native who transplanted west and made lots of friends and had lots of fun on the West Coast and still retain all those friendships. Coming back to the South, it was a hard transition, but overall it has worked out really, really well. My life is totally different these days. You know the story too. I was widowed and then never thought I would remarry, and I did, and I remarried somebody I never would have pictured that would have been somebody I would have remarried to. And we've been together now a couple of years, and it's good. It's all good. Remember that Jim Carrey movie? Was that, I think it may be the movie where he, Bruce Almighty? It's good. And that's what I'm saying. It's good. So things are okay down here. I wanted to just, I don't even know where I was going with any of this. It was more about, to get to that 1 millionth subscriber, we got to keep putting out content. And then you're probably saying, well, if you put out content like this, you're never getting 1 million subscribers. Oh, I know that. You got to do something really crazy or something that some people would interpret as stupid to get that 1 million subscriber. We're not going to go there. So that's about it. It's kind of fun, though, just to kind of share with you. So, hey, keep subscribing, keep watching, keep sharing. If not for me, do it for Nicole, okay? So thank you, guys and gals. Have a great day. Better yet, or better tomorrow. And bye now from the golf course on a January day where the weather has turned out beautiful. Bye.